Sarah, also known as Sarai. Let's take a look at her life and how her story fits into God's story. Presentation by me, Brittany. Sarah's story is a significant part of God's revelation of himself to his people. The Lord uses Sarah's story several times as an example to others. To understand who Sarah is, you first have to know that she is one person, two names, with many roles. You must first understand who Sarah was to understand who she is. Living in the book of Genesis, Sarah's first name was Sarai. This was her name before entering into God's covenant. It is not until Genesis 17:15 that Sarai is taken into the covenant and renamed to Sarah. In Genesis 17:16, the Lord speaks to Abram, Sarai's husband, and promises that he will bless Sarah, giving her a son and making her a mother of all nations. This makes Sarah the first mentioned monarch in the biblical text. Sarah is first mentioned as Abram's wife in Genesis 11:29, and in that verse it just states that Sarai is indeed Abram's wife. Although Sarah is Abram's wife, she is also named as Abram's sister in two reports. Once in Egypt, and the second place taken in Gerar. In both accounts, Abram feared for his life because of Sarah's beauty. This marital dishonesty is what sets a foundation for not only her story, but many other character roles in later texts regarding the same issue. Sarah's deepest desire was to have children, but she was barren. The fact that Sarah was childless sets the nature of not only her story, but many other characters in later chapters that had a difficulty bearing children. Abram and Sarah fought to believe God would fulfill his promise of land and offspring, even laughing at these prophecies. Sarah took it upon herself in chapter 16 to do something about her and Abram not having yet had children, by offering up her handmaid Hagar to Abram to make her his wife and conceive, disregarding God's promises he had made. Genesis 13:16, 15:5, and 17:2 are great examples of the Lord's promise to the couple, if they would only have faith. Sarah was even chosen as one of the 7 prophetesses in the Hebrew Bible, her gift of prophecy shining brighter than her husband's. Playing the most significant role in Israel's history regarding God's address to humanity, Sarah's story is used as a base to many other characters and texts at later chapters and stories of the Bible, making his story through her very significant in regards to teaching others of his revelation.